Okay, hey guys, so I wanted to talk about my dream about like my dream Batman game, and then I'll get into how I think Suicide Squad should be. Okay, so what I want the Batman game to be about is I want it to be that based on 0 year. I don't want this game to be connected to the Arkhamverse, because we already have Arkham Origins, which is pretty much well that version of so it wouldn't really fit in. So yeah, and I only want the Red Hood gang part, not Riddler, because I hate Riddler in all games, like every single game. I'm playing Return to Arkham City and Return to Arkham Asylum right now. And also I have Arkham Knight, but I hate Riddler in those 3 games. I haven't played Arkham Origins yet, but yeah, okay, so pretty much, I don't want Riddler to be in it. The Red Hood gang will be like the only part. And so basically, the stuff you're limited to is like masks, hats, jackets, a grappling gun, face mask, bandana, or maybe I already said face masks, I'm not sure. But yeah, and then for the second half, after you get your ass handed to you like 15 times in the comics, well, that's pretty much what happened in the comics. Batman got his ass kicked by the Red Hood gang because they're like good fighters. So yeah, then you get your bat suit, and then you get like more gadgets. So yeah, they need to go a little off with some storylines, like some parts, like they could introduce Harvey Dent, but not as Two-Face yet, just Harvey Dent. Maybe they could introduce and Penguin did very briefly show up in the comics, but it was just like a disguise for Batman because he had like captured the Penguin. So yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, that's really the storyline that I want. And there'd be like quick time events, for example, like when the SWAT team shows up at Ace Chemicals right before you try to save the Joker, or I could say Mr. Red Hood. I'll just call him that. Well, the leader of the Red Hood gang, Red Hood, I guess you could call him. You could beat you could try to before you try saving him in the comics. So Gordon and his SWAT team showed up, and they tried to take down Batman, right? So Batman put out a gun with a beanbag shot loaded into it, and he shot Gordon and got away. But that's how I really want it to be like. The gameplay, same as Arkham, same as like Arkham gameplay. WB Games or WB Games Montreal, I think should make it, or like if they actually come back to make another Batman game. They said they weren't doing Arkham games anymore. What about Batman games in general? Never really said that, or maybe they did. I'm just stupid and I know nothing. So yeah. Okay, now onto the Suicide Squad game, because this is where I'm really excited to talk about. Because well, okay. So correct me if I'm wrong about this. I found this on YouTube. That
take it down.
Suicide Squad, well, Batman Assault on Arkham with the Suicide Squad, that was based in the Arkhamverse. So that means we have Black Spider, I'm pretty sure that's his name, I'm not sure. I don't know much about that character. Well, anyways, we have him, we have King Shark, we have Killer Frost, Hurricane, Deadshot, Amanda Waller, and Deathstroke, and all those other characters that were in that movie, and Captain Boomerang. So this maybe so what I would love is if there were like show up appearances of the Flash. Since it's probably not going to be Barry Allen as the Flash, I'm guessing it's going to be Wally West, which I never grew up with Wally West as the Flash because, yeah, I'm not too old, but yeah, so I never grew up with him as the Flash, but I grew up with Barry Allen as the Flash. So, what I would love is if that they did Wally West, and they're probably going to do like a cameo for Wally West, like not an Easter egg, but a cameo, because it's not Barry Allen. We know that for sure because of an Easter egg in Arkham Knight. It said, "Welcome to Keystone City," and then you could see like a red flash going by, no pun intended. But yeah, so it's definitely Wally West, or at least I think so. But yeah, so we've got all those characters. They could mix up the team. And okay, now moving on to this part where I really didn't want to talk about. You know what's possible? They could put it I'd say 3 to 5 years after Arkham Origins, because if my timing's right, she should be okay, so okay, so at the end of Arkham Origins, when Harley Quinzel, sorry, I'm not used to saying Harley Quinzel because Harley Quinn, but when she was interviewing the Joker, like the psychiatrist to him, obviously, she was actually, what was really interesting is that, so if my estimation is correct, it would take her 8 months to officially break Joker out of Arkham, and then it would take her around, so that's almost a year after Arkham Origins, pretty much, and then it would take her a couple of years to go on a killing spree, and then she would be brought into Belle Reve, or pronounce me if it's like Belle Reve or something. I'm really not sure. But yeah, I saw that pronunciation. Pronounce me if it's wrong, but pretty sure it's Belle Reve. Then she would be going into Belle Reve. So yeah, around that time. I would like the squad to consist of King Shark, Killer Frost, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, and Deathstroke. That would be amazing. And Amanda Waller. What would be cool is if we got to see Amanda Waller in action, like in the Rebirth Suicide Squad, or well, late New 52 Suicide Squad, like right before Rebirth or something. Yeah, if we got to see Amanda Waller in action, because that would be pretty dope. How the gameplay would work is it would work like dual team takedowns in Batman Arkham games. So you would pick if you wanted like Deadshot and Harley Quinn to do a takedown. That would be really interesting. But yeah, they could do an assault on Arkham type storyline. That would be really interesting in my opinion. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got to say about those games. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. If you guys want me to record any other games, I can try getting a hold of those or buying some gameplay. I'm not sure, but yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm just stalling because the gameplay hasn't ended. I don't really want to cut it off. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah. See ya.
That's a great place for your turret. It's doing a ton of damage. Team got a nuke Titan approaching. Don't let it detonate near the Harvester. The Harvester shields are about to go down.